Question 465. What piercings have you had, and do you want to get any?
I've never had piercings. Tattoos I'm fine with.
You'd never get a piercing?
I'm in my ears.
I'm not. No, I'm not really into. I'm fine with tattoos. I'm not interested in getting piercings. But that being said, I've only ever had one tattoo because I want to be absolutely sure about what I'm getting before I actually get it.
You think you're committed to the tattoo you've got?
Here's the thing, right? Okay, now the one tattoo I have, which I don't know if you can put it full screen or not. I don't know, Dave, but you can't. I've got it doesn't really show very well, but that's a Norse pagan thing, that Thor's hammer that I have. But although that's not what I believe in anymore, I still sort of like I keep it because that was a part of my life, and I cannot just pretend that didn't exist. So I'm happy to keep it.
But it looks cool.
I mean, okay, but still, even with similar things, it's like, you know, like people that like, it's like one of the things that irritates me is like I know loads of people who've got like football crest tattoo, literally like the crest of their football club tattooed on them. Yes, I'm probably always going to support Southampton Football Club. I'm not getting their fucking crest tattooed on me. You know.
Agreed. I think it's ridiculous when people do that.
Manda.
Okay. Did you like do this because of me, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so I know I'm covered with tattoos. The piercings that I've had, never on my face, just my tongue, a bunch in my ear.
She's like, I'm not talking about that one. We're moving on.
I mean, I had a friend that was, I mean, I had piercings when I was younger, and I kind of got rid of most of them, but then I had a friend a few years ago that was a piercer, and we would just be hanging out. He's like, what do we pierce today? So I had like a few dermals, okay, a lot more. That's all.
Right. And other ones.
Where didn't you have pierced?
What?
Where didn't you have pierced? Everywhere.
I never got my down there pierced. I was asked a few times to do it and never did that. So.
No, I couldn't.
But otherwise, I've had a few
I'm not
piercings.
messing with that.
To be fair, I'd never get a Prince Albert either, Amanda. So you know.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good with that. So. Anyway, go hide now.
The second part of the question.
Sorry?
Do you want to get any more? No?
Well, I mean, I'd like to do my tongue again just because I miss it. But I'm probably too old for that. The whole thing, like, when you have nipple piercings and long hair, and you get out of the shower and comb up your hair, you catch the piercings, and it's annoying as fuck. So
I think I may have told this story already on one of these streams, but actually kissed a girl with a piercing, and I'm not talking about like a stud through the tongue. I'm talking about a full-on fucking spike. It was not fun. It was not fun at all.
Yes, that story is what led to this question.
There we go then.
Alright.
yeah, I think so. Because I mentioned that.
Hashtag blame scummer.
Yeah.
Say again, Badger?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't. You know,
Do you have any piercings? What?
Anyone else got piercings?
Badger?
Did you not just hear my whole fucking story, Badger? Come
I
on.
heard it. I'm just checking that I haven't missed anyone before I start waffling again.
Go on.
No, I've never had any piercings apart from when I've fucked up sewing.
I've seen some quite erotic piercings with sewing.
I have had. I did have a temporary finger piercing while trying to sew a button back onto a shirt, and I went like right through the side of my finger.
Ow.
Yes.
technically, I was wearing a shirt as a finger piercing.
Are you going to intentionally get any piercings?
No.
Never.
Badger,
I'm
you
gonna
must
say
have.
definitely never, but I could see no reason why I would want to.
Badger, I have a theory though that you do have a piercing, that you have a nail sort of put through your cheek, which kind of keeps that cigar stuck to your mouth at all times.
A cigar piercing.
Cigar piercing.
No, a cigar holder piercing, if you will.
And the cigar goes through the side of his cheek so he can still use his mouth to talk.
Yeah, pretty much.
I went to college with a guy who had those like big rings in the side of his face.
Yeah.
I kept asking about how do you drink without just spraying everywhere.
Hmm.
I never got a satisfactory answer, but I did get wet.
Jen.
Just my ears.
Just your ears. Any more?
No. I
Yeah.
actually need to have them done again
Wait.
because
Am I the only one here that actually has like Jesus fucking Christ?
No, I do. I'm just waiting.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's hear it. I don't
Oh,
feel
okay.
so alone here.
Alright,
So
yeah.
I have a eyebrow piercing, and I have the top of my ear done on my left side, and I need to redo my regular piercing on my right, so I'm gonna put in like doubles on this side. And I had for my birthday when I was 32, my ex took me to a shop and paid to have my left nipple done, and the girl that did it was like 10 years old and had no clue, and it was so painful. And I kept it for a while because it was so painful, but I really hated it because it would just stick out. You know, like I'd be walking around and there was just like this ring sticking off of my nipple constantly, and it caught on things like ladders when painting. So I kept it for a while, but then I got rid of it. I would never do that again. It's just in the way.
So is there any others that you would get again other than the ears?
No. I'm not interested in anything else except for adding to my ears. Too old for that shit, Dave. I'm almost 50. You don't go running around and put piercings on you when you're 50 unless you are covered in tattoos and don't want a real job.
No, you don't look pixelated.
I'm covered in tattoos and I have a real job. I'd just like to say that. So
Oh, no. I didn't say anything about tattoos. I have tattoos all over me. Piercings all over your face
yeah.
is a whole different ball of wax. I'm talking about
Yes,
people like have tattoos up their necks and all over their face and yeah.
Get Darth Maul tattooed on your face.
why?
No.
No.
Like his fucking makeup.
Get
Or-
get spikes. The makeup I was talking about, but you get spikes too.
That would hurt though. Like you would have to
That would
tattoo
hurt
your
like
entire
fucking
face.
hell.
And it doesn't normally bother me. I could sit and get tattooed for hours, but my face, fuck that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not,
different.
I'm not enough of a masochist to have that done.
I fall asleep during tattoos. The sound of the gun, and that you're sitting there for so long, I'll just start nodding off.
Are you
I
allowed to
think
fall
I'm
asleep?
passing out. Are you okay?
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
taking a
bother
nap.
me, but then you have these like big dudes that get in there and fucking weep like children.
Well, the
Like,
female,
that really
the
doesn't
female
bug me
body
at
is
all.
meant to take
See,
more
I had-
pain.
When I
Female
had the
body's
one,
meant to take more pain than.
when I had the one done that I was told, people were telling me, "Oh, it's gonna be so painful, whatever." It wasn't that bad to me. It really wasn't. But I got a friend who had like a proper old school hand poked one, you know, with the needles where they just sort of tapping it into you. So sounded interesting.
It's like this tribal tattoos.
I like how no one in the chat has offered up whether or not they've got piercings.
I've considered having tattoos, but
Oh no,
there's-
someone
there's-
did.
there's nothing that there's nothing that I feel strongly enough about, I think, to want permanently drawn on my body.
No.
I have my son's
Not even
name tattooed here.
not even leave me the fuck alone.
No, because that draws attention to you. Then.
It does. So fuck off on the forehead.
Yeah, it's true.
But I
have
would
several
like,
tattoos.
I would like to see someone with badger markings tattooed on their face. That would be fun.
I'd get.
Just not you.
I consider getting.
No,
Someone else.
Get that done.
Yeah.
I would consider getting, and I have completely forgotten the species. Damn it.
Badgers.
No, I'm thinking. What is Jadzia Dax? What is Jadzia's Dax? Trill.
Up your neck.
I'd consider getting Trill dots.
What?
Trill dots from Star Trek.
Such a
So you
fucking
can pretend you're a
nerd,
troll.
dude.
They go all the way down.
All the way
just-
down your body, though.
It's better than doing Darth Maul.
Yes,
Would you get them all the way down your body though?
I'd have to, wouldn't I?
Because I've seen a lot of Rule 34 and they go all the way down.
Exactly. They have to. Otherwise, it's not the point.
I tried to stick to Rule 34 things featuring Worf though because they have such a nice relationship.
Oh, I've seen why I missed things. Wait there. Okay.
Just so you know, Manda, I have top sleeves on the outside of both my arms. I have a large tattoo on the outside of my leg. I have a Gemini symbol that matches my daughter's. She wanted it for her 18th birthday, so we got matching tattoos. I got one on the back of my neck, so I have
We
quite
will
a
be
few.
sharing later, so.
We will be sharing
Okay.
later.
Yeah, we'll share later. I'll show you.
Right, and this is the thing. Morton says none and no. Jones says ears and nose. The one I'd like, I don't dare take. Don't know what that is. I've got a double PA. What's a PA?
There's, it's
Prince Albert?
Oh, what the fuck?
Nips, tongue, septum, industrial in each side, and my septum. Fucking hell.
How do you afford having two personal
Ow.
assistants?
I mean, eventually, wouldn't you end up like Swiss cheese?
Yeah,
There's
it's
holes
like
all over you.
anything. I've seen people with like the big dermals on their cheeks and shit, and it's just like, what happens when you take that shit out? You will have huge scars. So I never,
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
I don't know. I just think they're, yeah.
gross.
I can understand like women, like people, men and women putting dermals on their chests, or
I
I've
did, I
seen
had-
one that was like a tattoo.
I
She had a
two
tattoo on her
here and
chest,
one
and she
here.
accented it. She accented it with dermals, and it was actually kind of cool because they were, they like brightened up the tattoo. They went into the tattoo, so that was
Yeah.
kind of cool. But I'm not interested in all that.
Not on the face. That's all. Dermals hurt. Like, honestly, of all the piercings I've ever gotten, and they're small as fuck, but they have to like slip into the skin, and because there's no back
Yes.
to it, they fucking hurt. Okay.
I bet.
Of all the shit I've had done to me, the dermals were the worst. I had, I think, 4 of them at one point. So that fucking hurt.
I just can't. It just creeps me out.
Linda says normal ear piercings and a helix. What's a helix?
Is that a name for a stationary?
Sounds painful.
And she would like a septum. Intellectual iCloud says, I plan on getting Trigus because they help with migraines. What's a Trigus? And I'm looking at Manda because I now know she's an expert.
I know that they use some dermals on the face for migraines, supposedly. I don't know if that's the same thing. Possible, but I don't know.
Sammy says, my older brother pierced my ear with a safety pin and a lemon when I was 12. And I got my eyebrow pierced professionally when I was 16.
Wait. So did you just have a lemon hanging from your ear?
No, you stick it behind so that when you put the pin through you, it goes into something and not your skull.
You know when we talk
I
about
thought
the
everybody used
piercing
potatoes,
conquers?
Yeah, usually you use potatoes. It's not too smart to use a lemon because it fucking hurts. And it's
That's
stupid.
No, I'm
And it
sticking
can
with my
fucking go
fanfic.
through. Right.
Lemon was an earring.
You're much better to go and have it done professionally because it costs.
Oh yeah,
That'd
absolutely.
look kind
I
of cool actually. If you had
I
like
did some of my
earrings.
own in my ear, but never on my body. So
That would look
I
kind of
just
cool
can't.
actually, if you had like earrings that were just a slice of lemon hanging from each ear.
it hurt
I'm sure they're out there
Nowhere
somewhere.
your TIE fighters, Amanda.
The TIE fighters are heavy as fuck, yo.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they're really heavy. I'm not wearing them now. I love
Tra-
them, but they're heavy.
Trainbeck says nose, nipples, and ears. And if he was a woman, he'd get his clit done.
I have a story about that, actually, if you want to hear it.
Go on.
It's really
Yes,
Go.
we do, Amanda.
We're focused.
It's not about me. It's not about me. So I was sitting in
Still
the
focused.
shop. I was sitting in the
Oh, well,
tattoo
never mind.
shop
Go ahead.
because I have friends that are a couple artists and the piercer that I was telling you about. So this really young girl comes in with her older boyfriend. She like just turned 18 and she wants to get her clit done.
Mhm.
So they take her in the back and we're all standing in the front. We hear her scream. And so they leave. It turns out they leave on a fucking moped for one thing, so that had to hurt like fuck, by the way. But so my friend walks out and I'm like, damn, that must have hurt really bad. And he's like, that wasn't a pain scream. So
Oh, I've heard that can happen. I actually had it,
Yeah.
man. An ex of mine had that piercing, and I made her take it out because it was in the way. I didn't like it.
yeah, it gets in the way.
I told her if I wanted to mess with something hard, I'd go after a dude. Take that thing out.
Nice.
I don't
Train-
wanna mess with that.
Trainbeck says I did my nose myself. Santi says ears, tongue, and eyebrows. Right there. Trainbeck
Oh, there's
says
a helicopter
I did
overhead. They found me.
They found you. There we go. The Tregus is the little nub
Loud.
at the front of the opening in the ear. Oh, the little floppy bit
Oh, I
in the
have
middle.
that.
Oh,
I have that.
the little thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
just it on one
I have
side.
heard that helps with migraines. There's some kind of nerve in
Okay.
there. Yeah.
I just put it in for fun, so.
Well, that probably explains why you weren't getting migraines, Amanda.
Do you get headaches?
I actually used to get migraines, and I don't anymore, so maybe it does help.
See?
It's
There
possible.
you go. Proof.
Or outright confirmation bias.
No, I haven't. I get them very rarely, so. Yeah. I wouldn't put my money on that.
So you
I've
need
got-
more piercings.
Yeah. I do need more piercings, to be honest with you. I'm gonna miss them. Now that you brought this shit up, thanks, Dave. Thanks a lot.
He does it deliberately.
And now you have a YouTube channel, you can get them done live.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the tattoos I get an itching for, not the piercings.
Mm.
So. Why I have so many.
Wait a minute.
of
What are
them.
you gonna have tattooed or pierced? Alive.
Well, actually, Angel and I are getting matching ones, but that we have to wait 2 years for that. 'Cause
Aw.
in a lot of states, you can take someone in when they're 16, like a parent can, but not in Georgia. They have to wait till they're 18. So.
You're not going across state
Well, that's
lines.
how I did it with my daughter. I took her before she turned 18 and signed a waiver. It was like a month before.
And can you not
Yeah.
lie?
Yeah. Well, it'd be hard to do I have an artist that's a friend that's really fucking good, so I'd rather just stick with him instead of going across state lines because I know him and I know his work and I know he'll do.
Not take him
fine
across state
stuff.
lines.
Yeah, and that-
Yeah,
and that
people
matters,
who don't
yeah.
like research their artists are stupid. So, saying.
Yeah, the other reason that I don't have any tattoos is I have some friends who do, and some of them are great, and some of them just look like they've badly photoshopped them on.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at them and just kind of go,
That's why you need a good artist.
Yeah, it's a logo for like a thing that they do, and I don't know. I don't think it's in a good place, and I don't think it's. Yeah.
Is it on their ass?
No, it's on forearm.
Oh, never mind.
Inside of the forearm, and it kind of curves around the side a bit, and it looks kind of. It looks kind of like, why did you put it there?
Why did you put it there?
Apathetic empath put, I got nipple piercings, but the idiot did one through the nipple and one behind the nipple. Then I had a breast reduction, and they put one of my nipples back on sideways, so they really don't match now.
Right.
Wow.
Any sentence that
Someone
says they put my
going up and
nipples
down.
on sideways, it's just
Right.
weird.
Just one sec.
What?
How
It
do you
was
put a
side to
nipple
side
on
to the
sideways?
surgeon.
How are you what?
How do you put a nipple on sideways?
Well, you kind of cut it off and then you twist it and put it back on differently.
The same
They-
way
they
you
don't
put
come
it
with
on
a mark
the
to line
right
them.
way, just twist it.
He needed to use a Sharpie. Before they did anything, you need to put a Sharpie on.
It goes.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Sharpie, a line, and then when you rotate it until they line up.
Arrow enters this way up.
I feel we might be underplaying how hard surgery is.
Come on, sideways.
Have you watched? Okay, completely unrelated to any of this. Have you watched a knee replacement surgery?
Oh God, yes. Oh fuck me.
They
Yeah.
are the most brutal thing you can imagine. They big fuck off hammers and saws, and they're just
Yeah.
in there hammering and hammering. What?
Dave, hip replacements are worse.
God.
You reckon?
Yeah, no, I've seen both.
Well,
I can't remember. I've seen a hip replacement, but I can't remember.
Oh, hip replacements, yeah.
I saw the footage of the former motorcycle racer Barry Sheen having that fucking pin nailed into his leg, and that was like, oh, that grossed me the fuck out.
I should bring my things on camera. I've got my bars from my leg. They took out when I had the knee replacement. They took out the bars they'd used previously. I've got all the bars that used to be inside my knee. What's really weird is all the screws have a different thread. Oh, Apathetic Empath said, I did use a Sharpie. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.